afternoon. The natural disaster that I will be talking about, my light just went off. The natural disaster that I'll be talking about is the earthquake that happened in Jamaica, October 31st, 2023. So last October. So the reason why I chose this natural disaster because I had family that lives in Jamaica and it affected them. So this one was kind of close to home for me. So the magnitude of the natural disaster was 5.4 and the depths were 10 kilometers. Affected a wide range of individuals. However, there were no deaths or any injuries, but business owners were more so the ones that were affected by this disaster. And that's going to be my population that I'm going to be talking about is the business owners. And when I say business owners, I mean like the store, supermarket owners, people that own storefronts. And if you have never been to Jamaica, business owners look different from business owners in the U.S. So a business owner could look like someone that literally bought wood or cut down trees and used the wood from the trees to create a storefront or a shack so that they could sell items, everyday items, lotion, soap, snacks, stuff like that, non-perishable and perishable items right there. They literally built their own. So it hit them differently than maybe someone that had an actual supermarket. They were affected as well, but not as bad as those that built their own shack to sell items and stuff like that. So for those that built their own market shack or whatever on the side of the road, because they do that in Jamaica and it's legal, the earthquake, some of them it destroyed their property, which was a lot of their means of income. Some of them, you have to think about, some of them, they're taking care of their children, their family members. Maybe they have a mom or parent or dad or whatever that's ill, and their income is sustaining them. So if they lose that income, that means that they can no longer take care of their responsibilities, their bills, their children, their parents, whatever, what have you. So how I would help them, assist them, one, show empathy, show kindness, because in this time they're trying to figure out, how am I going to make ends meet? How am I going to deal with all of this? What can I do to prevent this feeling again from happening? They're probably very anxious. They just lost their means of income. Now, on another point of view, the people that have actual markets, they lost revenue as well. Things that were torn off their shelves, destroyed. Now they have to replace those items, and it costs money to replace those items, of course, and now they have to figure that out, and so on and so forth. So I would definitely show empathy and concern. I learned in this session, in this module, that some of these interventions are short-term. So, but some of them can be long-term. So it would be case by case. But in the case that it is a short-term intervention, I would let them set some goals. How do you want to accomplish to get back on your feet? How do you want to accomplish to bring back the revenue in so that you can help your family and so on? And also, what were you thinking when all of that was going on? How is your mental right now? What is going through your mind? How are you feeling? Stuff like that. Because some of them, I know from even from my family, it was hard. It was scary. Some of them never experienced something like that. And how I would treat the adult will be different from how I would treat the child that experienced this. So like I said, case by case, but in this scenario, I'm using an adult, and I would allow them to use, you know, some goals on how they want to rebuild, and then also how to start to set up certain savings accounts and stuff like that, so that in the event something like this happened, they're not affected as bad like how they were now. So I would do that. And then in the event that they have some more in-depth stuff, that if I feel like I cannot meet their needs, I read in the text that, you know, have a supervisor help me to guide them and how to do that. In the event that, you know, that's still not good, I would refer them out. But I know that there's a lot of uncertainty that comes with natural disasters, because you don't know. I mean, unless you know, glued to the news and stuff like that, you don't know if they're coming or going. And just so to have some prevention plans and goals to help them not to be in this situation again. And then if it was that traumatic, in this case, it wasn't as traumatic for them mentally, it was more so financially, caused a financial strain. So that's the area that I'm targeting, is the financial strain that it caused. Okay, so thank you for watching. I can't wait to see you guys' comments. Have a good rest of your day.